Hi guys, welcome to Make 2 and a review of a Lego Star Wars set. This is set number 75076, the Lego Star Wars Microfighter Republic Gunship. It's part of the Series 2 Microfighters, and it comes with 105 pieces and was released in 2015. I'll stick around for the end and I'll give you my view of what I think in general of the set. Is it a good buy? But first of all, let's take a spin. You can see it's got the drooping wings as they're on the actual gunship. A little space at the back. This would be a hatch that would come down. You can see it's got some slope pieces on the edge there to represent that. As with the other microfighters, it's got bits that are kind of built up in a bulky way. It's got a space for a minifigure. It clearly looks like what it's supposed to be, the Republic gunship of course. And it's got quite a lot of nice details on. It's got a little printed 1x1 tile here. The same on the other side. It's also, as with the other microfighters, has flickfire missiles, one on each side. And that's where some of you'd have a gun pod, possibly represented by this little ball here. That's where a gun pod would be. So it makes sense there's a gun underneath in these big engines on top of each wing. You can change the angle of the wings very slightly, but it's supposed to be locked there, and as you can see just about by the back, it stops against that little clip piece there just to reduce the angle of motion. I think the wings, some of the ones that you see online are angled ever so slightly down from this, but I think that's done really well to get that angle fixed at a really good point. At the front you also have these guns on these ball turrets, and that works perfectly with these little antenna pieces. That's just, yeah, amazingly, works amazingly well. And then on the side, I'm going to lift this up just so you can see, this is amazing. There are these side doors that sort of rock open in this nice sort of cantilevered way, and they've actually got them here. They can't actually move. These are just, it's just a plate. But you get a sense that these are open inside that little space just there. You can even see detail of that grill piece, nothing on the other side. So these are the doors in that open position, as opposed to closed. If you wanted to close it, you could maybe move that one over, and that's what it might look like closed. But I think one of the reasons it's open is because this piece here, which is sticking out on one extra stud and the same on the other side, I think that's meant to represent the pod that comes out from that little area of the ship, and there'd be a stormtrooper, clone trooper in there controlling another gun. So that's just such amazing detail. One final spin. I always like when you get these 1x1 round tiles. They're pretty rare and it's nice to get those. Engines were built up in a nice way. You can see this bracket piece here, the same on the other side, and there's I think a Technic axle going through just to keep everything secure. And then you get a minifig, so let's take a look at him now. Here's our gunship minifigure. Nice detail, pretty standard on the back and front. Black gloves, as they all do for these microfighter series. Got a little blaster here. And this one, well, I really like the detail on the helmet, but you take that off to reveal a standard angry clone face. So what are my final thoughts on this set? I think it's amazing. It's one of my favourite ones so far. The thing I didn't tell you earlier is the swoosh ability, which is very important, and it's very easy to grab. You grab it underneath from this single long 2x8 plate, and at the top you can grab these lightsaber pieces pretty easily and you get a very solid grasp. I really like that about these sets. And also it just captures a huge amount of detail in just the right way for a set like this. So I think for $10, 105 pieces, great representation of the vehicle. I think it's great, and I think it's up there for me so far with the Millennium Falcon, but I will shortly do a review comparing all the ones I have from Series 2 to see what I think. But I'd love to know what you think of these. Have you got the microfighter sets? Which ones are your favourite and why? Please let me know in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, stay tuned, feel free to subscribe to our channel because more videos including LEGO reviews are coming soon. Thanks for watching.